The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. That's out wide here for Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and we can mix on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by Malik Willis, the rookie who started his college career at Auburn and finished with the Liberty Flames.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he's still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Texans at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. And we know that about him, Charles. So maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass.
And that wariness will often cause you to be a step or two slow. And sometimes you get so focused on will he or won't he run the football, you forget that there are receivers in your area, and they find themselves open, and there's another completed pass.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a toss play. It's Harris. They'll get this down to the 38. Now hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Willis. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Najee Harris, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. And that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 yards there for number 15.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Najee Harris, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to lead.
So a
has 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter. He's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Buying time to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
Jacksonville made Christian Kirk the headline of their 2022 free agency spending spree, and he's one of the highest paid receivers in the league right now. So what do they expect? For him to get his first career 1,000-yard season and give them big-time production. He gets him a first down right there.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Play action. It's Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Alert. Kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Opposite. Check. Block it. Alert.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. Left side completion to Jones. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he is swallowed up right now. No gain as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free, and the Texans scoop it. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, and he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Always fun to watch a big boy pick it up and go. He may need a little oxygen on it. He may need a lot of oxygen on the sideline.
Not only that, how about you and me trying to balance ourselves up here because you can feel the shaking all the way up to the boom. That big guy trying to get it to the house.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Harris. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Lawrence to Jones, 1st down, Jacksonville.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there. the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. But to throw again is Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, 33 yards. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely he's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Willis looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen, Harris pushes past him. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Play action, Willis. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Willis will look to pass again here. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Third down, it's Willis. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. This taken in at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Texans to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Holding offense.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one.
First down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. On the delay, here's Harris. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Now Willis to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Opposite. Check. Block it.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Now Lawrence finds the open target, Arnold. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Again, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is down to a field goal. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. For the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play fake. Here's Willis. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 3rd down, it's Willis. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars back again. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to a safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He completes it to Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2nd and 2. Harris running straight ahead. 51 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. He gets it complete to Harris. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The Texans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
18.
Willis now off of play action. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Willis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Now Lawrence. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Opposite. Check, check.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
The kick by Lambeau is good. High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. A minute 52 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's Willis. Pass complete to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now Willis. And that's complete to Cooks. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's got a man complete. And set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Willis to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now all eyes shift to the Jags. Trailing by a field goal. A little under 50 seconds to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd in a couple. Second down and a run by Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I were going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Willis. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play.
Well, we know the crowd is absolutely stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well. When they finally get their legs back under them, they'll head to the exits, and I think they'll probably be muttering a few choice words along the way, too. How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly thought overtime was on the horizon, bracing for overtime. We were, too, and we may want to wait a little bit before heading for the exits, let that parking lot clear out a bit.
Maybe there's a later flight we can catch.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, don't give us some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter.